Disclaimer, the following video is an archived livestream that aired on Twitch God knows how long ago, and as of this upload, the game being featured is currently complete. Therefore, any comments in regards to immediate changes will be null and void, as all stream events are essentially set in stone. Aside from that, enjoy the video. Welcome back everyone to the Ocarina of Time livestream. Last time we left off, we got the second spiritual stone, so now we're off to get the last one. And for those curious, so when I ended the stream, I was doing the Bomb True Bowling Alley. I got the piece of heart, and I got the Big Bomb Bap, so now we have up to a maximum of 40 bombs. Oh. Yeah, that's what we call it. It's not the Big Bomb Bap, it's the Big Bomb Bap.
We're never gonna get over that.
No.
No,
Never.
Nope.
So yeah, now we're heading to Zora's River. This is where we meet the aquatic race of people in Hyrule. They're very beautiful looking, I must say. So yeah,
Zoros.
Yeah, the Zoros are very nice looking. Well, at least, no, they're nice looking come this game. Because if you look at them in like A Link to the Past, they look fucking ugly.
They're monsters.
Yeah.
And in Breath of the Wild, they look awesome, especially Sidon.
Well, the Breath of the Wild, one of them consists, the main Zoros are Waifu and Ultimate Bro.
Yeah, Sidon is so true, bro. He is awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect to me.
Sounds worked for me. That's
Like
playing everywhere. Alright. Time to finally finish Project Ember.
Big Garon sword. No, we do not have the Big Garon sword. Big Garon sword.
Garon sword.
Are we just gonna make up like weird names for everything? So we've got the Big Bug Bag, Garon sword.
Every Garon joke groans of increasing discomfort.
Also, I found out something very interesting about Project Ember, and that's gonna make it a bit difficult. Apparently, remember at the Binding Blade live stream about that Zephyel's stats were maxed out? Turns out that's not a one-time thing. When you find him, his stats are maxed out, with the exception of Bluff.
Okay.
Eesh.
Oh.
Yeah, thankfully, Roy.
Somehow Cecilia is still alive. I call bullshit.
She's also survived on 4 health in the hack.
Oh,
No, Dark Witch, you just need Lewis's Gwendolyn and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
She wasn't there because she was like guarding Lance the switch.
So here we meet this asshole. Basically, he sells you magic beans. He's eating his own product first of all, so it's really counterproductive. And you can plant them in soil, and come Adult League, they'll turn into lily pads which you can use for shortcuts. They're really good if you want to get the big Garon short. But the thing is, his rate of inflation is awful. Every time you pay for one, he adds 10 rubies. Guys, the rate of inflation is worse than the average Fire Emblem game, I'll tell you.
But thankfully, Roy was able to kill Zephyel because 4 of his stats were maxed out.
Okay, I'll buy. Well, I can only afford one more.
That reminds me, are you gonna go on the side quest with the Big Goron sword?
Yeah, in fact,
well,
do you want to know how well I know this game? I'm getting the Big Goron sword before we even go to the Forest Temple.
Yeah, you can do that?
Is something
Yeah,
I still
take
want to
that,
do.
Atheist.
Curing,
You do it.
okay,
You can't do it. You just gotta know how. So hold on, let me plant the seed.
I have a story.
Oh, please,
Real
no.
quick.
Please do tell.
Hearing the term Big Goron sword reminded me of this one time. I was playing Path of Radiance with my friend, and we gave Ike this custom sword, and we just named it Big Fucker with like all caps.
That must be the reason why we can never name our forged weapons in 3 houses.
I know.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like again, I think Lucino, when he was playing Path of Radiance, he always because Marcia makes the joke, oh crackers. He named all his forged weapons after food, so Nephi had a lance called Toast.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And, I try to make mine sound really, really edgy. Oh, by the way, but if you have a chicken on standby, you can kind of hover. So I'm trying to get these heart pieces early. So I tried to make mine sound really edgy. So I had like for Nephi, it was like Blue Nova. Marcia, it was Pink Tempest and stuff like that.
Those are actually pretty decent names. I don't think they sound overly
And then
edgy.
for Ike, it was Wheelchair.
Those just sound like anime.
I don't know if I can say this on stream because it's kind of.
Just type it in the chat.
Dan, that is so true.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. But so what were you gonna say? Do you think it might be something offensive?
Not offensive, but like kind of.
Just type it in the group
like
chat.
dirty.
Yeah, type it in the group chat and I'll see, and I'll quote unquote verify you.
Oh my
Why?
god.
Why, Lucky?
Why did you do that?
You know what? Lucky, go for it.
Oh my god.
I just named my first weapons after other weapons.
That's the first stream I've ever like. I can't.
Alright,
I've
you're
never
right again.
been.
That's cool, that's
Keep the
cool.
generous
Yeah, that
to
was good
minimum.
money. What did she name it?
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, can we give him a hint?
Let's just say
It's a different
that
type of
I thought
equipment
Mia
Ike has
was like
equipped.
really sucking up to Ike
Yeah.
in the
It's-
beginning.
hey, it's
and,
what Soren wants.
I named the sword after yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah, you can. All right, this bit.
Anyway.
You can actually wait till you're adult Link, but I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna take this chicken, fly over there, and get the heart piece. There we go. So yeah, now we've got 2 pieces. Wonderful. Yeah. I want to get as many heart pieces as I can before I become an adult.
I almost
Make
got
that
every single heart piece, but I'm just missing one, and I can't freaking find the rest.
That's not even being impatient. Quoting Robin, I'm always 3 steps ahead.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Get as much HP as possible before thingamajig. But yeah, so Zora's River, it's a bit more like, it's kind of like, it kind of has a bit more action elements to it, if you will. I think it's quite cool. And again, there's some other extra stuff to discover. It's just a nice, it's like, Hyrule Field is usually quite barren and boring. This is a nice change of pace. It's not amazing, but it's something.
It's better than a barren field.
Yeah, very true. I was going to say, you know how we were going on to naming forged weapons in Fates and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I honest to God, like, I wonder if there's someone out there who's just taken, like, forged an axe for Camilla and just called it,
Probably.
Oh my.
I just get my weapons kind of boring names like Camilla's Axe. I just forged and called it the Lady Axe since females can only use it.
I'm gonna name Falchion Thought Slayer.
Thoughts? Nice. Metsukorpus, we'll make it to see you.
Lumitsu.
What should I name this household?
Nix, Womet's good to see you. Wow, I didn't realize Nor had live streams. Tell Camilla I said hi and tell him to go fuck himself.
Nix, why did you have to be in Fates? You could have been an amazing character.
No,
Well,
Nick
she
is
is
an
one,
amazing
but-
character. It's just a case of,
is.
Yeah, but people didn't see it because, Fates has terrible writing.
Yeah, okay, well, it's more so in the story department. Support-wise, Fates is pretty good.
Because aside from the jokes you get are in Nix is not in the
We
story.
have a follower.
Oh, no.
Nix, thank you very much for following. So yeah, this
Also
is Zora's domain.
Is
The
it real?
music and the atmosphere here is really, really nice.
It
The
is!
Zoras are like bipedal fish, people. Well, the King Zora looks like he's gonna eat ya. But all the other Zoras look really, really nice. And they're
What, you mean he's not gonna eat me?
No, the King Zora. I'm sorry, King Zora looks disturbing.
The King and Breath of the Wild looks way better.
And the worst
and
part is
apparently
when
Project
you
Emery
make
went over
way,
here.
in order for you to for you to get to the part behind, he literally takes like 10 minutes to shift his ass. It's ridiculous.
Oh god, there he is.
In
but
Project
it's around
Emery, you
here
make
where we'll
went over
start-
here on one of the last
we ain't
chapters.
going
That's
there.
awesome.
But it's around here where we're gonna start getting used to like some of the swimming controls or whatever counts as
Do I
swimming
have to kill
controls in this
him?
game.
I don't want to.
And again, tip: once you light something,
Wait,
pull out
is
the
this
sword
true?
and stick.
What do we?
A second.
Yes, I knew it! I knew I made the right choice!
There we go.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, hello.
I mean,
there.
Shadow of the Heroes.
I
That would be
knew
interesting.
I was right.
I mean, yeah, things are growing steadily. What I want to know is, probably not, but will I have to play Shadow before or after Sonic Heroes?
Holy crap, Gil's stats are insane! And he wields all physical weapons, even bows!
What are you playing?
Project Ember, I just recruited Gale.
Project M?
Project Ember.
Project Ember.
Yeah, it's a
It's
hack
basically
Fire
finding
6.
way. It's basically finding way, but better. Like, or all the unit balancing is better, and you can even recruit Gale in this hack.
Yeah, everyone
And he
wants
uses
to-
bows, and he's a
Did
flying
Void- did Void
unit.
promote earlier?
Yeah, you can promote him whenever you want. You just need a
Okay.
good trust.
Yeah, because again, Roy being unable to promote, it's just like, oh my god, Roy. He's like, Roy's useful, and no, he isn't. Again, I'm sorry, after chapter 14, Roy's usefulness just goes from, like, pretty useful to apt to waste of space.
Hey,
Go sit on the bench, Roy.
He can be like a portable convoy for
Yeah.
when you don't want to bring along Merlinus.
Yeah, he goes from he goes from Moth useful to Bantu useful. Ugh. God, I've experienced that today.
Roy,
So
go sit on the bench. You'll be so much better in Smash.
Yes, a lot better. Anyway, so now we've got a diving mini game. What we've got to do is we've got to dive into the water, grab all the rubies, and then we'll get a silver scale, which lets us dive for longer.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way, we've got fishing to do later as well, because we want that heart piece. Because apparently every single game has to have some sort of fishing mini game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just I don't know what it is about the Japanese, but they love fishing.
Yeah, apparently Reavers also has that as well.
Apparently.
So yeah, just hold the A button. Yeah,
Apparently that only did, like aside from making, I'm talking about Neptunia Reavers, which is basically a remake of the first game, like the second remake, and all they did was that they upgraded the graphics a bit, but the models still look the same, and they make party members follow you much like in V2R, and they also added a fishing minigame. Because of course. You know, like I read an author's note, it's basically like Rebirth 1 with a fishing minigame.
Oh,
Who knows?
not
I remember seeing a
working.
chart that's like, does your game have a fishing mini game? If it doesn't, it sucks.
Yeah.
And not all hope is
The
lost
better the
until
fishing
it's
minigame,
coming along, and hopefully it's another game.
Yeah, the better the fishing mini
mainline
game, the
game.
better the game. That's why Sonic Adventures fishing sucks, but Trails of Cold Steel's fishing minigame is actually pretty damn good.
Trails of Cold Steel 3 specifically.
Yeah. That's the real reason Trails of Cold Steel is so long. What, because of the characters and the gameplay the same?
Right.
No, man, fishing.
Nah, man, the fishing.
Because in Trails of like 1 and 2, it's basically a button spammer.
Okay.
Like, you're just going to destroy your controller
Yeah.
in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the way, these are the Zoro people.
Zoro.
They're very nice looking. Wait till Majora's Mask, you actually get to play as one. And also, come like Ocarina of Time and sorry, not Ocarina of Time, we're playing Ocarina of Time. Come Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild, you really get to see them in all their glory. They are one of those beautiful races in any video game.
Yep.
So one thing I have to point out, like, I know Project Genera is meant to make every unit, like, at least good, but Milady is just honestly not that good in this hack.
That's weird, because she's the best unit in, what do you call it?
No, I think she got really nerfed in this hack. For starters, she's not a Wyvern. She doesn't come in as a Wyvern Rider. She comes in as a Wyvern Lord, so she's a Primarch, and I think
But
her
that's good.
stats are.
Okay, that's usually a good
I think her
thing being
stats are
Super Mario.
somewhat the same, just slightly better from what they were as a Wyvern Rider. So unfortunately, there's that.
Anyway, so yeah, grab this bottle, and there we go. So yeah.
Now I have to see this. Can they do the triangle attack? I need to know.
Nope, I need to go.
Again, how these
If
things
they
ended up
can.
here, I have no
Yeah.
idea. But now, yeah, so for those, okay, so now we've made a shortcut into Lake Hylia. This is going to be, this is like the big lake of Hyrule, and this is also the entrance to the Water Temple. When we get to the Water Temple, I'm dreading it. Sorry, nobody
What's
likes
up the alcohol? You're gonna need it.
Where's my ocarina, actually?
No,
There's,
just,
there's
thought
also
you were
where
gonna
we
say,
learn
"Where's
the
my
scarecrow-"
alcohol?
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. For God's sake, stop it. Anyway, so this is where we learn the Scarecrow song, and that's going to come into the future where if you play the Scarecrow song at certain points, he'll appear and you can hookshot over to him. So hold on a second, so over talk. Hold on, let me just practice actually. Wait.
Oh wait. Give me that.
Yeah, go on, Lullaby. Just to verify. So yeah, I'm going to play a song from Majora's Mask. So hold on.
I'm sure all of us did that on Ocarina of Time 3D.
So yeah, you play an eight note tune, and he will remember it, and then yeah. Nate, well, mate, good to see you. Oh, Harvest Moon. I've heard Harvest Moon's a lot of fun. It's not my type of thing. I'm never huge into those farming sim type games. Yeah. Well, see if you
Minecraft.
remember it too.
Minecraft could be fun, though I eventually got bored of it.
I like playing it with my friends, you know, like.
It's always fun with friends.
Minecraft's a very social game. Like,
Yeah,
you need friends to play, otherwise you're just going to get bored.
That's what
But,
happened to
like,
me.
My personal problem with Minecraft is that I'm bad at it.
How can you be bad at Minecraft? That's,
Like,
that
okay,
should be
okay, so-
impossible.
Here's the thing. I play Minecraft with my friends and we do it in creative mode. And they're so good at building structures and shit, and I just like don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, that's the beauty of Minecraft. You just fuck about and it's anything can happen.
That's true. I'm better at Sims anyway, so.
You're better at what?
I'm better at Sims anyway.
Oh, I used to play, Lucky. I used to
Like
play
Sims
back
as in
the day
the
so
Sims as
much.
in the game, or Sims like as in simulation games?
As in the
Like the game
The Sims
Sims.
4.
Yes, Sims,
Okay.
the Sims, yeah. So, yeah,
I'm
no
playing
go.
it right
Yeah,
now.
no go. I used to play Sims a lot back in the day on like the old Windows, Sims 1 and 2 specifically. I just remember like Sims 1 having bajillion expansion packs.
I have. Oh, sorry, my mouth is full. I have I feel like some of like the base game content in The Sims 4, and a lot of people actually have complained about this. This is the only Sims game I've ever played, and I got into it because of a friend. But I realized that The Sims 4 like base game, and even some of the expansion packs doesn't have like some of the best content. So I just play with a shit ton of mods.
Yeah, well, that's the best way.
Yeah, and it just makes it so much more fun.
Yeah. But before we start fishing, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll see you all in a second. It's quite nice. So anyway,
I have a hot take, but I don't really want to say it because if I did, I would get assassinated.
no, again,
Go
we're all
for
about
it.
the hot takes, go for it.
We'll get down, Mr. President. You
I am
if
not
that
a fan of
happens.
Felix in
No,
that. Like,
wait,
at
Oh,
all.
that's
that's
fine.
fine.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
is it mainly
Oh my
because
God,
it's...
what is that?
Why are
It's
you
not
a fan
because
of it, out of
I
curiosity?
am like very
Okay.
into Felix and Bernadetta. It's just because like I feel like the supports are so like so cheesy, and I just can't get through them. I'm sorry. Like,
It is very cheesy because again, it's you know it's Annette dying of embarrassment because of singing.
It's I don't know. It's just I.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why does Killer Ballista exist?
I don't know, but anyway, I'm trying to catch a damn fish.
Because fuck you, that's
Blazing
why.
Knight, please tell me your
Oh,
comments
God.
are people roasting me.
No, they're not.
No.
Nah.
Again, I know Felix Annette is a big, you know, that's probably one of his most popular ships, but you know, oh, that was easy.
Besides, like,
More of a fan of Lysithian Felix.
I have not seen like any content for that actually. Interesting.
I know
Oh,
it's
maybe I
talked
should
about a
change
lot,
that.
but I
I
haven't
am
actually
a
seen
fan
much.
creator
Yeah, I haven't seen
after
too
all.
much fan art on it.
I've seen like one picture with Felix kind of cake with a sword and Lysithea clapping. That's like the only picture I've seen of those two.
Yeah.
Cool. Get some
So yeah, I got
damage.
£10 for it.
Sounds
I
like
got
there's
$10.
something I need to fix.
Yeah, so the fishing in this game is alright. It's not amazing, but it does its job just fine. But thankfully, it's all optional. Well, again, if it was mandatory, oh god, no.
Wait,
Tackle,
wait,
good to see you.
Ouch!
why
That's
is
a lot of damage.
Edgelord not allowed?
I don't know. Why is Edgelord not allowed? Oh god, that's going to ruin the Shadow the Hedgehog live stream.
Oh damn it!
Oh boy.
Literally.
Wait, did you
the-
just try
the
and type
subtitle of
Edgelord
Shadow
in
the-
and it didn't
Shadow-
work?
I bet you, Shadow the Hedgehog's, whatchamacallit name, the name, it's
It
prototype
works just
name was
fine.
Edge
I
the
typed in
Hedgehog.
Edgelord. Can you see it? I typed
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah, maybe they...
Yeah,
maybe
it
maybe
works
they
now.
allow
I
it.
added
Again, once the mods approve
Yeah,
of it, then it's all good.
the. Yeah,
What's up, one?
but why did I even need to approve it?
Again, Edgelord is... it's the same way you can't say simp. Simp.
Which
How
nobody
do you-
should run
how do you
by
kill
them.
Mag?
Anyway.
You can't say that. You just get bleeped.
Tim's not even
Yeah.
an insult anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even an insult
Nope.
anymore.
Okay.
No, hey,
Wow, you're like
because of the people we... Hey,
That's
based on the
simp.
people I know, simp is a way of life.
Like,
You are
one
like
person in
Meg.
particular. Like,
Oh,
actually
shit.
multiple people, but like, specifically very much
Ouch.
one person.
Yeah, I mean, no, we all simp for certain people, just some of us are more open about
Yep.
it than others.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows I'm
One-
Sumi simp. I just
Yeah.
don't, I just don't
simp for, like,
flood Twitter
characters.
about it.
Cough, Maggie.
I
I don't think I've ever
Sorry.
simped for a real person.
I joke. I like Maggie with the simping way.
The only
Fucking
sim for a wife
hilarious.
who's in husband is lucky.
That is very true.
I mean, we all know that you, Lucky, you're very, very, very big on the whole Bernadetta Felix thing.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm proud of it.
I pushed my agenda.
And I'm a huge sim for Katria. And I
She
won't
cute.
deny that at
She
all.
cute. She
Yep.
cute. But I think
And
my
she is
OG
very
simp though.
lovely.
My OG simp though was Ike, 100%. I still
I
love
mean,
him.
Ike is,
I have a
Ike
sword
is
type.
again, especially Radiant Dawn Ike, you could grind meat on those abs.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. He could snap
Okay.
me in half.
Again, people, it was funny, because I know that obviously Fire Emblem, you know, especially come the 3DS thing, the women look a lot more sexualized, but it's like, you know, before that, the men were pretty, you know...
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
No, so was
hell,
that misspelling intentional or not? Because
Listen, I'm a simple woman. I see buff man, I simp.
I mean,
Or
I mean,
Edgelord.
we've all been there.
Edgelord.
Again, it's like It's like, again, I see a military woman, I simp. Or I see a
No,
cute
I
brunette
mean,
woman.
I mean,
Wrong
it's the same. So like,
Give us buff Samus Aran. Sorry.
He probably is, we just don't see it.
So yeah, now we've got to find Naruto. Yeah, but King Zora takes so long to move out the fucking way. Look how... Oh, this guy's such a fat ass. Also, he doesn't look like any of the other Zoras. The other ones, you know, they look more human. This guy looks like a giant toad.
he looks like a fish.
Ugh.
Which I guess is appropriate.
I mean, it is appropriate, but he don't know. It does look like he just looks like a bipedal fish.
Yeah, I mean, the
Hasn't
Zoras
got
are meant to be
the
bipedal, like fish, marine type people. There's more of a human edge to them. He's just full on fish.
He's just a fish. He's the Darwin fish.
I need
That's
to
what he
heal.
is.
He's a fish.
Have you seen that? The Darwin fish, just the fish with legs. Shit's creepy.
Hold on, how many gold score 2 does do I have?
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense now.
19. I need 11 more before I can max
Do
up.
not frick me, because killer ballistas should not exist.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
one of
I
them.
need a fish.
Fine, so,
Yeah, speaking of fish, I actually need to go and grab one.
alright.
Hey, now where the fuck is my fish?
Honey,
Yes.
where is my fish?
Yeah.
What? Where
I'm
is
turning
my
to sand
fish?
Oh,
Swear to God, man, this mission, you know, it's a good thing Flame doesn't play this game because she would literally eat all the fish and so we wouldn't be able to get inside Jabu Jabu's belly. She would eat more Jabu Jabu. She would eat the Zoras. Like,
So many
hey,
ways
no,
to
don't
swim
do
in
it.
this one.
She'd be like, fish. So would Effie.
Alright,
Let's be
yeah,
real.
I'll be a wyvern.
God, this thing looks so cool that I'm currently fighting.
What are you
Mr.
playing?
Blue
What are you
won't let me
fighting?
see you.
Bravely Default.
Hey, Mystic.
What are you fighting?
The Orthros. The like.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, the
So when I heard
two-headed
that,
beast.
I heard again. I know you said Orthros, but I heard Orphan, and I thought you're finding the Orphan of Kos. Jesus Christ!
Run
No.
away from that thing.
It's a two-headed beast, but like one with fire, one with like water magic.
Ah,
Yeah,
so like a
it's-
yin yang type thing.
Yeah, it looks so cool.
So yeah, here we are at what is this place called again? Zora's Fountain. Yeah, so
Zor-
yeah, that giant whale there. That's our next dungeon. Don't ask. It's our next dungeon because apparently Ganondorf cursed him or something like that. Yeah, Ganondorf, man, you just go around. You can't just go around cursing everybody you meet. Ganondorf says you.
Bitch, I do what
Try
I
to
want.
stop me, Dorian.
Yeah. Just forward smash.
Yeah.
Just forward.
One thing I
is that
find
what he
funny
curses
is that
them,
in
and he just
Melee,
forward
he has
smashes
a
them?
victory screen where he has his sword, yet in Ultimate he doesn't have a victory screen with his sword, and that's the only game where he actually uses it in battle.
Yeah, you can't have both, Gandalf. You either get a victory screen or actual smash attacks. Oh, fine, I'll take the smash attacks.
Someone actually modded the Doria into Melee, that was awesome to see.
Hey, again, online that is like one of the most dangerous things in the world.
Oh,
Yep.
So yeah,
Just
behind
charge
here
your
we're gonna
attack
get
and
a
let
new,
them kill
new
you.
magic spell. Probably the one most the least used in the game, Faurora's Wind. Which for those who are, yeah, and no, it doesn't let you do what it does in Smash Bros, where you can like literally teleport within the same room. No, Faurora's Wind's like you can make a warp point and go back there as long as you don't like, even if you leave the dungeon. But half the time, I feel you don't need it personally, unless you're the type who's like first time playing this game and you might get lost.
Yeah. It's also really useful in the water temple because fuck the water temple.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Oh.
no, again, Flame, here's the thing, Flame didn't get abducted, the Death Knight just literally, Jaritza just, you know what it was, she was asleep, Jaritza just hung a fish in front of her face and she slept walked away.
Oh my god.
Flame's
Yep.
just like, fishy, fishy.
I just wanted to see the
God.
fish, Professor.
That was a terrible impression, I'm sorry.
No,
That was actually pretty
good.
That was actually pretty good.
That's pretty
that was
good.
not that bad.
I love the fish.
Yeah, no, she's the one, she's the only person who will defend Big's missions in Sonic Adventure. No one else will.
Oh, Flynn, you're gonna get ripped
Oh
apart
my
by
god.
the
her
internet if
face.
that
Oh my god.
happens.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wait
no,
a
that's a
second.
terrible idea.
Have you guys seen the Sonic 06 dub? Like the Sonic 06 fan dub?
I've seen
I
bits
have
and
not.
pieces. Farrah's watching it.
I have.
There's a part where, like, after Eggman kidnaps Elise, he's like, "So you're back in my lair once more. How many times is this going to happen? I kidnapped you like 17 different times." And then Elise says, "I believe it's at least 18." And then someone made this like fan animation of the Death Knight saying that to Flame.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And then the caption was like, when you replay like Flame's abduction chapter, like every single room.
Oh, now that is a cool monster.
Yeah.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what? You know what, Lucky? I wouldn't be surprised that if the Death Knight kidnapped Flame so much, they threw in Kronya for free. Kidnap Flame
Yeah.
6 times, get Kronya for free.
Something I found so weird was that like I feel like there was a lot of like PR, maybe not PR, but like a lot of hype around Kronya when she was revealed, and then she was only available for like one chapter.
Yeah.
She was.
I mean, she's only
everywhere.
there
She
for
was,
one
like,
chapter and
all
3
over
houses,
social
so I guess it makes
media when
sense.
she was first unveiled, and then she was just like barely important to the game.
Yep.
I guess because, again, with 3 houses, if they showed off too much of any of the other cutscenes, it would spoil too much of the game. So I reckon the Kronya's the only one they can really get away with. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because her involvement in the game is like
Minimal.
I mean,
Yeah.
she does
And very
do
disappointing.
something like extremely important. But
I,
like,
I know you're not meant to like Kronya, but given the idea that those who slither in the dark possess people and take them over, or like they're brainwashed, I honest to God thought it would have been great if Kronya had some sort of redemption arc like Jafar does.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
when
it's
you consider the DLC.
so weird.
Yeah, especially when you consider the DLC and that she actually has a living father, or did.
Yeah, he did.
oh
now.
yeah,
Yep.
he was in Sin of
Balthus,
Shadows,
yeah.
right?
No, he's
Yeah,
in
Balthus
Balthus
Farlock.
Power
Oh, no, he was in Paralog. I'm dumb.
So hold on, let me just.
Ooh, another
yeah.
job level.
Wait,
So, yeah.
damn it.
So
Forget
now
Deadly
we are
Club.
in.
Deadly Club.
Yeah, we are in Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. I must say, for an N64 title, this place looks pretty cool. It's pretty simple. It's just.
Wait, where's
the best
my lance?
The best way I can describe this dungeon is
Oh, yeah,
that
right,
it's
yeah.
very, 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 like, it's small, but, like, has many little mini challenges in between. So it's kind of like one giant gauntlet, if you will. But you get, like, and also, it's also an escort mission, so enjoy.
Yes.
Okay, when the time comes, I'm gonna ask the question about the character we're about to see.
Oh, right, yeah.
We'll get to her.
Yeah. Also, a lot of aquatic enemies in this dungeon. And bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
fucking bubbles are the enemy in this dungeon. Don't ask.
Okay. Somebody confirm something for me. Does the lance and blinding blade only have one range?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. So that means it's extra broken in Project Number because it has 1 to 2 range.
Which one?
Melted.
Oh, it's legendary though, so I'm not surprised. Oh, actually, here's another thing. In this dungeon, a lot of enemies can only be killed if you stun them, which you need the boomerang for, but you can use Deku Nuts. Yeah, again, you can actually use Deku Nuts, otherwise most enemies are, like, quote-unquote invincible unless you have the boomerang.
Deku nuts are broken.
Invincible.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Fucking bubbles!
I think there was one time I killed Goba in like about I think 5 seconds in 3D
Again,
because
the
I
way
used
it
nuts.
pulsates and moves, it looks really good. Again, graphically the N64 looks really cool. And there's Princess Ruto.
How did she get past the ESRB rating?
You don't ask.
Just how?
Don't
Furries.
even ask.
Rated E for everyone.
No, I'm sorry,
said
even
furries.
without Princess Ruto, Ocarina of Time is not even everyone. That game scared the fuck out of people.
I'm just.
Same with Majora's
Princess
Mask.
Ruto, E for everyone, I can
I think Majora's Mask was
Dead
created in a
hand.
different sense.
I'm surprised that most Kirby games are E for everyone because holy shit.
Well, that's the thing. It's more about the
Yeah. The amount
subtext,
of
which is
lore
really
in
dark,
the
not the
Kirby
Kirby
not the
games are just like
you know,
so
surface.
fucking dark actually, and I love it.
So yeah,
Boom,
Ruto's
yeah.
a little bit.
Nintendo
Ruto's a
Yeah,
bit of a
that
stingy
dark.
bitch.
Remember,
As a-
Nintendo
as a-
doesn't
as
do
a-
Yeah,
that.
as a-
look at
as a
bosses
candy
like
guy, I
Zero
love
2,
that
Miracle
shit.
Matter, Void Termina, all those bosses.
So you fall
Yo,
for it.
fucking Mark's soul when he like.
Oh, that when I first saw that
And he
scared me so
screams?
bad.
Jeez.
Oh
How
my
the hell
God,
is that rated E for everyone? That scared the crap out of me.
And then they put him in Smash Bros.
Exactly.
And he's like so much scarier.
Why does
Yep.
that have a button mashing sequence?
Because why not?
Mash.
Because.
Basically, yeah.
Literally, just Wolf. Can you explain that to me? No, I gotta do it
I'm
again.
now struggling with him.
Yeah,
Alright,
here's the
so-
thing. Bravely Default is fantastic in everything except a few parts. The button mashing is one of those parts.
Yes, exact
that,
damage.
That and the character designs. They look kind of awkward.
Okay, so let me explain the gimmick
But,
with Princess Ruto.
That's not a
Didn't Bravely
big issue
Default
on
like have
mine.
a huge controversy because
stop.
like
It
Yeah, that's a
One of the
that's
characters
what
wore like a
potato.
really revealing outfit. She was like 15 or something.
Wolf, there's a bot in the chat. Get rid of it.
I don't remember there being any particular controversy around Bravely,
probably
but I
thinking
wasn't
something
really
else.
following the game, so I can't really comment.
I'm probably
there's
thinking
one-
something else, but like.
I mean,
There's one thing in Bravely Default that I do know about. Also, the bot will be dealt with once the laptop finally loads. There it is. It is It has been banned. Unlimited fucking ban works.
Okay, so what's the deal with Princess Ruto? Okay, Princess Ruto is looking for the same spiritual stone because it's like a family heirloom for her. It's like a wedding engagement ring, if you will. And Jabba Jabba swallowed it, so you gotta help her find it. Here's the thing, Princess Ruto is very stubborn, she's very tsundere, if you will. Basically, she sits there and doesn't move, you've got to carry her. She's not throughout the whole dungeon, but you've got to carry her for the first half. And people don't like her because, again, she's a bit of a, like, she's a little bit of a madam, if you will. Because she will literally just sit down and you will literally carry her. She will not move in the slightest. She will just sit there. Yeah, she's a little bit of a bitch.
yeah, like I said, dead weight. Also, Toy Link has no idea what that ring means.
Yep. I mean, I feel like Link knows better than Goku ever will.
Well, Goku is a bit of a moron.
Cards.
But anyway, so this dungeon,
God.
it's better than the Great Deku Tree because it's very, you know, there's a lot to do in each room. But my problem with this dungeon is that it's way too short. You know, it's over very, very quickly. The boss is pretty cool though, and again, the dungeon itself is very creative in terms of design and concept. You're in the belly of a giant fish, and again, they don't skip out the detail either. And, you know.
Nope.
I mean, you know, I know that Nintendo's done stuff like this before with like Bowser's Inside Story where you literally go inside Bowser, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Wait. Oh fuck. But yeah, also, despite being a
Bowser's Inside
Zora,
Story had the
Princess
best boss thing
Ruto
going
refuses. Also, despite being a Zora, Princess Ruto refuses to swim. So if you get her trapped in water, she'll despawn. I don't get it. I really don't get
Jabu
it.
Jabu for Vorkran.
Rest in peace, Others.
Yeah, until respawn in the last room. She was
I think I might honestly be one of the fewer people who actually really like Naruto.
Wait, what? What the hell?
What you mean, Princess Ruto?
Yeah.
You're resistant to this?
I like her come.
One shot
what's it called?
here.
I like her come time skip, and also you know
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't hate Ruto. It's just she's just being really unnecessarily stubborn.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, she's a
Shit, where's my
she's a
Yeah.
brat, but still, she's at least not like Cynthia levels of brat.
Oh god, man! Everyone seems to Lysiphia's like. I swear, when it comes to Lysithia, everyone seems to have this massive agenda against her. Not that I don't get it, but it seems like most people I've talked to can't. I know there's some that really like her, but most people I've talked to can't fucking stand Lysithia.
I could stand her, but she needs to be told no sometimes.
No, she needs to go slap. She needs to go slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
it's like,
Oh my god, just give me a cake and then maybe
Oh,
I'll
sick.
act nicer. Like, you know.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Oh, that's
Well, I
sick.
think my personal biggest problem with Lysithia is that she's a bit of a hypocrite in the sense that she wants to be taken seriously.
Holy crap!
Alright, dude,
Sophia
dude,
just dealt
okay.
160 damage in a single hit!
Okay, calm it down, dude. Calm it down. But as I was saying,
Okay.
my biggest problem with Lysithia is that, like, I don't mind her having some childish tendencies. My problem is she's so hell-bent on not being treated like a child, but she acts so incredibly immature.
yes.
Yeah.
Hypocritical.
Like, again, if she was more consistent and mature, like, and just, like, you know, try and only on occasion show the childlike side, that'd be fine. But, again, she just acts so, I don't know,
Yeah.
you know how she acts. So, yeah.
Look on in awe
Also,
at the
Ruto also acts
damage.
as another mechanic in this game where you've got, like, there are certain switches where you need, like, an additional
Look at that.
weight in order to activate them. So Ruto acts as she's literally dead weight. But in this game, they actually use it as a mechanic, so good for Ocarina of Time.
That damage should not be possible.
It is!
That should.
A lot of damage.
So I was gonna ask,
No,
Lala,
that's a
what's
lot
your
of
like,
damage.
what's your Zelda experience?
It's my favorite franchise.
Yeah, I like it a
cannot
lot.
get
Spirit
through,
Tracks is my
like-
favorite video game of all time. I will always.
I can't get through most of them because I get really lost and confused and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh
So,
yeah, I mean, I've
like,
been there.
I've
I was
tried-
like that with this game. I was
Yeah.
like that with Majora's Mask. I was like that with Wind Waker.
So I'm not gonna level like she dealt 16 damage. Like, wait, what the hell? She's capped magic, but then I saw like, ooh, boy, she dealt a lot more than 16.
It's not my kind of. I mean, I've tried it. Like I've tried like multiple different versions. I've tried both 3D and 2D Zelda. It's just not for me.
Yeah. Well, you gave it a shot. It's just not for you.
Yeah.
Again, Zelda's
It's
not
like
for everyone.
I tried like some of like the fan favorites.
Yeah,
like I tried
that's
like
kinda
Link,
my
I tried like
opinion.
Link to the Past. I've tried Breath of the Wild. I haven't really played like Ocarina or any of the others like that. But I've tried like some of them. Just can't get into them. I tried like Minish Cap and all of that. But,
Yeah, again,
I've tried.
You can't say you haven't tried, Dan. You've definitely tried.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
I know this is off topic, but no one can tell me I haven't tried to get into like the From Software games. So I've tried all of them, but Demon Souls, and I can't get into them. So, and I have proof I have all of them as well.
Yeah.
Bar Demon Souls. So.
You know what, Dan? I'll give you credit, man. When you say you give things a try, you ain't fucking joking.
No. Yeah. I'm fucking trying this shit.
Yeah.
Believe
I feel like
Anyways.
Dan tried every single Zelda game at one point, even if he doesn't fully remember them, just to find out, is this a game for me?
I probably have played more than the ones I mentioned, but...
Okay, so now we have the boomerang, and this is pretty much obviously it doesn't have unlimited range, or like it doesn't go all the way like the slingshot does. But what it does is it stuns enemies, and it can also grab items just out of the air and stuff like that. But before we continue, we'll take a very quick break. We'll see you all soon. It's also effectively replaced the slingshot.
Yeah, Cyril's in the bottom tier for me, but my personal least favorite is Lauren.
Lorenz.
That's fair.
He's such a dick.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
get
no,
Lorenz,
that's-
because
I
he
mean,
is a bit of an
yeah,
ass.
on the outside he is a
bothers
dick, but when you
me.
see some of his supports, he's actually a really nice person.
He does grow,
I mean,
he
yeah,
definitely
he's a
grows,
part
but
of
again, I can
Marianne.
understand he's not for
Yeah.
everyone. He is a bit of an asshole. Because again,
Yeah.
with Three Houses, when it
Marianne.
comes to least favorite characters, it varies a lot. I know some people they can't fucking stand Lysithea. I don't think she's that bad. I know there are some people who absolutely despise Edelgard. I know there are some people who think Caspar's really boring. I know there's some people who really don't like Felix.
What?
I know there's some people who really despise Benedetta. Again, it varies.
Why don't you? How could
Yeah,
you hate
no,
Bernadetta?
I feel
amount
like,
of, like-
obviously there are
I feel like the
some
people
that
who
have
hate
legitimate
Bernadetta are
complaints
also
against
just, like,
Edelgard, but the
really
ones that give
mean
like
about
baseless claims are just dumb and leave me the fuck
Yeah,
alone.
there is a lot of that with Edelgard, unfortunately. There is a lot of baseless claims. But, sorry, like you were saying about Benedetta?
I've seen, like, I feel like this is just from what I've seen. I'm not trying to generalize people. Obviously, like, people are gonna have their opinions, and I'm not gonna, shit on people for having their opinions. This is just from what I've seen, and I'm not trying to generalize people. I've noticed that most of the people that dislike Bernadetta, like, they're so mean about it. I feel like.
I can see
So
what
it's
you
like
mean.
only-
You know what I've seen when it comes to people who dislike Bernadetta? They think she's overacting. When as someone who's actually dealt with people with anxiety and depression, Bernadetta's not overacting.
Oh,
No.
she's definitely.
My biggest problem though is that I feel like, and this is coming from someone where like Bernadetta is second best girl for me. I do think that sometimes the game like tries to play her anxiety off for laughs, and I really hate that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
again, anxiety is nothing to laugh at.
It's not fun. Like I literally was afraid of quarantining on my own. But I'm okay.
I mean, for the most part,
Hey, look on the
Three
bright side,
Houses
you got
does
it
treat
now.
stuff like anxiety and depression very well.
Well,
Sarah,
met
thank you so
Dr.
much for
Johan.
subscribing. Dr. Johan gifted more, gifted
Yeah.
a sub. Thank you very much.
Gift is
Thank you.
another.
I'm gonna fucking strangle Nolan at this point.
Oh,
He
God.
still hasn't gotten strength.
He still hasn't
So, yeah.
gotten strength.
So now we've got rid of the red
It's strangled
uvula,
at this
wherever it
point.
is, more passageways opened up, and that's we need to use that to get through the rest of the dungeon. Like I said, the dungeon's not long; it just has you doing a lot. But yeah. But again, Free Houses, I like that Free Houses actually does touch upon, because I mentioned this in the parry support. It does touch upon more like mental health issues, like Dimitri, Marianne, Jurica, and Bernadetta.
Oh yes.
I like that Free Houses does
Yo,
that.
Dimitri and Marianne is like a
Oh,
really good,
crap, that scared me.
What happened?
really good one.
Sue got attacked by a horse slayer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's actually effective in that.
She would have
Just all agree
survived
that
thank.
Marianne
She would have
is just, like,
survived
a
thankfully,
very
but that still
shippable
would have been a
character.
lot of damage.
Sorry, like
Yeah.
you were saying.
Can we just all agree that Marianne is a very shippable character?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
She is.
Because
Absolutely.
Marianne's so
Like
lovely. and
literally, you could ship her with anyone, and I'd be like, yeah, valid.
I mean, in fact, for a lot of people, the reason they like
Hilda,
Lorenz is because of the Marianne
Dimitri,
ship.
Lauren, Ignat. Hell yeah, she is a shippable character.
Yeah,
personally
Ferdinand,
like her-
Dimitri,
this is-
Ash.
I-
Oh, I love Marianne and Ash so much.
Oh, that's just so
Mary Ash was so cute when he was like, "Oh, actually, you're kind of cute." I was playing it with a friend, and we were like, breaking the bed game.
I know, it's just Ash. It's because Ash is such a good boy, and Marianne deserves a
Yep.
good boy.
He's not just a good boy, he's the best boy.
Indeed. And for
Joey.
Sarah's friend Joey, he is the god
I
Saturn.
heavily disagree with you on that, Lucky.
That's fair.
But hey, we all have our own opinion.
But here's my thing. I ship a lot of rare pairs. I personally like Marianne with Linhardt.
I like Marianne and Linhardt too, because again,
I think rare pairs are pretty good if they're done correctly. I've seen one of
he really sees her Crest as such a wonderful, magnificent thing, and then it gives faith to herself. You know, she has confidence in who she is.
he's like one thing I really liked was like you put yourself down, but like you give me happiness, or like something like that, and I was just like, oh my god, stop.
Yeah.
So
It's like the thing she hates the most makes Linhardt happy. And again, so to show that there is positives to her. It's really, really nice.
But yeah, all I do is like
Wow.
ship rare pairs, so I get I get nothing.
I broke the game again. Lilinia's dealing 101 damage.
Because of course she is.
Oh, this is so stupid, and I love it.
Who else can, yeah, Marianne can support quite a few people. But Marianne's also that character because of the type of person she is. The supports are so meaningful because she's been through so much. Her having a partner who loves her just, you know, it's that much more impactful.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how we're...
Hilda and Dimitri are like close seconds for
What,
like,
for ships?
my personal favorites. And Ash too, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Hilda's, because again, Hilda's got a lot of really cute supports. Dimitri, again, is very personal. And Ash because he's an adorable good boy.
I think one of the most underrated ships, in my personal opinion, that I've seen like zero content for are Dimitri and Mercedes.
Yeah, that's true. It's because well, most Dimitri one is Byleth, and that or Dedue, and maybe
But like,
Marianne.
here's a hot take. I feel like Mercedes, like, her supports with Dimitri, I feel like they're kind of similar to like the Dimitri Byleth narrative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
sense.
Like, they're kind of on similar topics. I don't know. I also just like, I could just be really biased. I'm weird with shipping. Like, I really like.
Shipping is a very personal subject, and it's very, very, you know, it's very different to each person.
I really love.
Yeah, sometimes
like,
you can love normal
like,
ships that everyone
women.
loves, or sometimes you can like rare pairs. Like I, for instance, love Neptune and Noir.
But anyway, you were saying.
I'm literally only rare pairs. My favorite ship in the game is a rare pair.
So.
Apparently, which sucks.
What's the rare pair?
Apparently, Felix and Bernadette is a rare pair, and I didn't know that.
What?
I mean, really? Because I know it's not like again. I know it's. I think it's alright. It's not one of the most popular ships in Frialza as a whole, but for a Felix support, I do see a decent amount of artwork for it. It's more popular than Felix and Ingrid, and Felix and Mercedes.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
it's more popular.
But like, I also like, Dorothea and Sylvain. I like Ingrid and Ash. I like Dedue and Annette. Like, all of those, like, those are my favorite.
Well,
like,
again, Dorothea and Sylvain's nice because it's a case of, we may come from different class backgrounds, but the nobility system fucks us both.
Yep.
I like the idea, honestly. Like,
yeah, I think it's good.
I feel
they
like
have
they're, like, kind of like the people that would just, like, be friends with benefits and then find out that, like, oh, wait, we love each other.
Yeah, but also, again, I'm very much on the Ash Ingrid one. I love the way that they're so, like, they have that childlike wonderment with knighthood, and they inspire each other. It's just really, really wholesome.
That was actually the first pairing that I shipped when I played the game for the first time.
Wholesome is a
giant Octorok, and he does not look happy to see
Now that
us.
we have
Again, he
spoken
looks downright
about
miserable. Oh, why am I even here? So what you got to do is you got to run around in circles, hit him in the back, and then knock his ass out. And we grab that Deku stick.
Yep. Now that we've talked about Ingrid, Lucky, have you ever heard about my Ingrid?
Yeah. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Wolfox and his Ingrid?
No.
It's a story the Jedi.
But tell me, Wolfox, please enlighten a young Peach.
Well, let's just say your Ingrid doesn't get any strength or magic ever.
Twice.
Every single time that I've used Ingrid in a playthrough, she was trash. As well.
Oh, so we got someone.
Finally,
You're not alone.
he knows my pain.
She was amazing at dodging. To be fair,
Metroid.
I think that's
Or
kind of on me though, because I heard that because I only class her as a Pegasus Knight, and I heard that
Yeah.
in Three Houses Peg Knights aren't amazing. But also personally, I don't love Ingrid that much, so I don't really use her.
Okay.
So I feel like that's kind of on me. But
I mean, I've only really used her as a Peg Knight thus far too. I do love Ingrid personally, or personality-wise. It's just unit-wise, she has sucked from me 2 out of the 3 times I've used her.
Yeah, it's really
And
unfortunate.
I'm just keeping her away from anything that has more than 2 legs right now. Just, you know, you gotta prove that you can actually walk and fight
Yeah.
before I
So, yeah.
let you
These
walk
are like
right
jumps,
amount.
you've got to
More
stun them and
than
then
two,
jump on those platforms.
damage.
Very creative.
in one of my playthroughs,
Yeah, she was a good dodge tank.
yeah.
She had pretty good res, but that's it.
Well, that's Pegasus Knight for you.
Yep, she was
You guys
the
wanna know
best and
something
worst
funny?
of the Peg Knight.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
My Ileana has the same strength as Nolan. 13.
But that's because your Nolans didn't get any strength.
Meg has 1 less strength than Nolan. She has 12. And bearing in mind, Nolan is promoted at level 2. He's a level 2 warrior in Day in the Rise.
That
Oh.
is hilarious.
It's again,
That is-
it's so,
that is
it's
just
so weird to see how certain units turn out for certain people, and I just seem to be
Yeah.
consistently lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
here's the
I'm
thing,
lucky, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Young won like 3 times, once in hard mode.
no, but here's the thing. It's not even like sometimes it's not even units I intend to be good. Like, well, I mean, my Ingrid was disgusting on my Blue Lions live stream, but like, but also like, you know, look how good Sue's doing in Binding Blade. Like, holy shit, man.
Yep.
Is she not a good unit?
Sarah, do
No,
it.
Sue is
No,
a good
Sue's
unit,
great.
but my one, alright, she's not even promoted, she's capped speed and skill.
Oh wow.
Damn. Yeah. Sarah, do it. Make Lysithia a tank.
Okay, good.
Fortress Knight Lysithia
I
or
always
something?
make her a Valkyrie and she just kills
And you're
everyone.
dead.
Oh yeah, Valkyrie Lysithia. Baby.
Give her Lawrence's relic too,
Yeah,
and it
that's
just doubles
literally what I'm
Yeah.
doing on the live stream. It's ridiculous how much magic.
That's
It's like every
literally
attack
what
is
you
gold.
do. Is like you don't give it to Lawrence, you give it to Lysithia because it's directly her relic.
Yeah.
Basically,
No,
what I
it's the
do,
same way.
I personally don't like Lawrence, so what I usually do is that I usually just recruit him just for the relic and then kill him in person.
That's
I'm
what
pretty
everyone
sure
does.
almost everyone's done that.
Yeah, I mean, again, to each their own. Also, again, it's like Flame has her own relic, but I don't give it. It's like Flame's got her relic, and I'll take that. It's like, but it's my relic.
Right.
No, it isn't.
Not anymore.
I remember my friend gave
She doesn't
Felix
have a relic.
Thunderbrand, like,
She
a
has
stroke
a,
of genius, and I was like,
There's a,
your brain is huge.
So not relic, but she has like a staff.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, sorry.
staff.
I
give it to
refer
Marcella.
to. I basically refer to all those like special weapons as relics, even though some of them aren't specifically relics. I just find it easier to say.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So again, here we
Yeah,
have the
makes
boss, Baronade. Baronade is basically like
Sounds
some
like
sort of
Gatorade.
parasite. It's a weird. It's like Baronade's like some sort of weird type of tumor thing with jellyfish surrounding it. It's a really creative boss, but it's not that threatening because he only does like a quarter of a heart per attack. Again, it's definitely visually
Yeah.
interesting. I will say this is where all the budget went for Ocarina of Time's graphics. This is where the budget went.
Yep.
So what you got to do is you got to use the boomerang to cut off the tentacles, knock away the jellyfish, and smack it silly. Again, this is a really creative boss. Again, I'll give you Ocarina. People say Ocarina of Time is very like safe for a Zelda game and kind of bland. I'm sorry, this dungeon alone is so creative.
Yeah. It's extremely creative in.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say it's always in the right area, but it is really creative.
Now that it's detached.
Well, I just noticed something I can never unsee.
What?
This boss looks a lot like Apocalypse
Oh, from
or
Digimon.
Apocalypse. Yeah.
It's like some
When
sort
it's
of weird
all
cosmic horror.
like that.
So just get rid of the jellyfish first. He's got more in the second layer, but I want to get rid of the top ones. Again, you can just knock him.
Oh, you're dead with the brave effect.
Yeah, also, he's spinning really fast to make a shield. If you're lucky, you can get the boomerang in, so just keep spamming it until you get it. Just spam away.
It'll eventually work.
One
Boomerang.
day,
For the spam.
be like Hanzo in Overwatch, just spam arrows. Spam boomerang.
Be like Link on Smash Ultimate Online. Spam projectile.
yeah.
Don't forget about the online Zeldas.
Or no, be online Nest, PK Fire spam.
PK fire!
Well, that alone is a reason I will never play Earthbound.
What?
I heard Mother 3
Well,
was
Mother
actually like
3.
amazing, but it's like, fuck PK Fire, I got PTSD for that shit.
Yeah,
Interested in playing
Smash has made me hate Nets to the
But,
point
like,
where I
people
will
even ask
never play
Reggie
it.
about it. It's like, hey, you're gonna bring Mother 3. He's like, yeah, I forget what he said, but someone like they're like thinking about it or whatever, which is very, 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 very much that.
Also, yeah, this
I
video
love the fact that people have actually asked Reggie about it. Like in that one where Chicken said where the ghost, come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3. How about this instead?
Spawns them.
That's the thing though,
let's
Mother
remove
3
Phil,
is
I
like,
actually
you know,
agree
Mother
about
3
Revelations. I
explores a lot of
prefer it
really
over the
dark
other
things. I wonder if they'll like make any changes. Oh yeah, so yeah, when you kill the boss, it scabs over. Ugh. Sorry, this game is not for kids, I'm sorry.
Nope.
It's just the platelets doing their work.
Eat for everyone, my ass.
Wasn't there blood in this game originally? I
Yeah,
could be
originally the blood was
Yeah,
red, like
there's-
Ganondorf spewed
yeah.
red blood.
wrong. Of course.
No, there's even bloodstains in the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, very true.
Yep.
I think I've got 10 hearts now. Yeah, I have 10 hearts, so we've only got 10 more left. Also,
I
again,
think there was.
look at Ruto. She's got the tsundere blush. She's like, why are you taking so long? I wasn't scared or anything. Baka. It's not like I wanted you to save me. Baka.
Yep.
She's such a tsundere.
That was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
the freaking the stuttering. Baka.
Kidding me? 1 point off. Come on, Gale. You're a Wyvern General.
That's one thing that I could
It's kind of like how
say about
Severa's
Sarah,
dialogue.
at
She's
least
like, oh my god, I can't believe I have to do this. Like, oh my god, I have to wear rags and all that stuff. God. And I guess you were kind of a nice mum and stuff like that, Cordelia. God.
Severa.
So yeah, suddenly
That
Ruto
was
has the hots for me. All it took me to do was
hello.
kill a giant monster, and suddenly she has the hots for me. Again, look at the eyes
I
she's
mean-
giving
You
me.
heard
She's-
here,
look at the-
Phil.
look
If you
at
want to
her
get the
face.
attention of
Just,
somebody you love,
Okay,
just kill a
look
giant
at her
monster.
face. Look at the eye. She's
Just
got
so
those
it was-
like she is aroused. I know she's a child. It's just like you
Yeah.
know, it's just like god damn. Look at the eyes.
Yeah.
And
To be
then-
fair, Lewis, if someone slayed a giant monster for you, would you not also just suddenly be like, okay, yeah, I might like you?
Yeah, unless you shout at the Colossus,
We
in
will-
which case you're the monster.
Yeah.
True.
What if we are the virus?
Yeah, that's plaguing Hyrule.
Conspiracy theory.
Oh, a Dark Knight.
Thank you, Mac does it.
Yeah. Wait, what if we were a virus? But hey, it's just a theory. A game theory.
Theory.
This isn't
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
If
so
that's a
basically,
theory.
Zora's
No,
Sapphire,
can I
even
tell you
though for
what's
us
better
it's
than
just
a game
Spiritual
theory?
Stone, Zora's Sapphire for the Zoros is an engagement ring, so it basically means that we're gonna it basically Ruto pretty much interprets it as okay, then you're gonna marry me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Link's like, I
I'm
didn't
gonna tell you
agree
right now,
with this, but
Ruka,
fuck it,
you're
it's
gonna be
Ruka.
waiting a long time.
A long periodic time.
So yeah, alright, so I'm sure most of you will know now that at this point we can go get the Master Sword and initiate time skip. We're not going to do that. I'm going to try and get 30 Skulltulas before we conclude, so that, and also purchase Blue Fire, so that before we do, so that we can get some stuff early on in the time skip. So again, I'm going to have to do quite a lot of prep work, but it will be interesting to see just how much you can do early on in this game to make the second half, like, again, so you can cheese, like, not so much cheese, but access stuff earlier in the second half, because most people think, or when most people are Ocarina of Time, they play it in a rather railroaded way. I kind of go out of my way to get some of the stuff early and, you know, not so much sequence break, but just, you know, go in like more of a non-linear fashion.
Well, that's honestly kind of sad up here. Drundle, a huge sword, has 16 might. Binding Blade has 20 might.
Well, Binding Blade is meant to be stronger, because, again, the size, it's not
But
about...
still, I just find that
hey,
funny. This giant-ass sword isn't as strong as this single-handed sword.
Yeah.
dude, it's not about the size, it's how you use it.
That is true.
I mean, if you could
Everyone's fault
swing
packages,
a lighter
okay.
sword
Come on.
quicker, you're gonna deal more damage than if you swing a giant fuck-off sword. just
Unless your
once.
name is Guts.
Hey, just follow the advice of the GB Crit
True.
Anime. Just try spinning like a trick.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a quick break, then we're going to make our way back to Hyrule, but we're going to be doing, like, we're not going to go to Hyrule Castle just yet, we'll be doing this, that, and the other along the way, so that we can get, like, more Skulltulas and just unlock more stuff. So, this episode, there'll be a little bit of just, like, cleanup, if you will, but I can show you how to get some of this stuff early and so on. Go on, just, yeah.
Enlightenment, Ocarina of Time
No,
Master.
Zero, the Anonco's boss battle is phenomenal.
Well, I really, yeah, straight up, Fates, most final chapters in Fate suck. I actually really like the final chapter of Revelations. Anyway, now we go on the break.
As I always say, Revelation shines when it counts. Doesn't always, but when it does.
Yeah, very true.
Oh boy.
Such a shame about the other endgames, though. Birthright is forgettable. Alright, Conquest endgame's not the worst thing in the world anymore, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
But you gotta give it credit. The final boss wasn't a dragon.
Yeah, I like how that's, like, for a lot of Fire Emblem players, that's like a point of favor. Final boss is the dragon, yeah, that's +1 point. It's like, is it really
Yeah, like Sacred Stones, you don't fight a
that
dragon, you
much?
fight the Demon King.
Yeah.
And then in Radiant Dawn, it's just God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You just fight God.
in Thingamajig, as long as you don't play Black Eagles, you don't fight a dragon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Or
Yeah,
Silver
'cause both
Snow.
pathways-
did you
Silver
fight
Snow.
Dragon?
Silver Snow 2, you fight
Also,
Ray.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Also fits under Black Eagle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
as long as you don't go
And-
like close.
When I was
In,
playing Three Houses with a friend, and my other friend walked in, and they said like, "Whoa!" When Edelgard like transformed into like that hegemon, and she was and my friend was like, "Whoa, she looks like a cool like Coraline monster."
Yeah, again, I said it looks like a Tim Burton design. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
really,
cool.
good. I think my favorite final boss in Three Houses, of the ones that I've played at least, is still the one from Goldendeer.
Yeah, everyone says that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know who
Nemesis.
the final boss is. Everyone
Yeah.
mentions how
I'm
good the final
so
boss
mad
of
that
Goldendeer is.
God-Shattering Star is not in Smash.
Okay,
Everyone is.
That is a cardinal sin.
But I'm very
Yep.
glad that Apex of the World is, because I love
That's also a
it
fantastic
so much.
song.
Yeah. So yeah, if you dive down here with the Zora's thing, you shortcut to the Lost Woods.
There's actually the coolest thing you can do in the 3D version, because if you like swing your sword at the right moment and talk to Navi, you'll fall into the water and go all the way down to the bottom and let you get out of the Lost Woods early.
Oh, cool.
Oh, maybe I don't.
I've actually done that before, and that was pretty cool.
Hold on a second. Yeah, because again, if we go here, we can actually get one of the Scotulas. So like I said, this is going to be a lot of cleanup, but again, it's to get all... we only need 30, mind you, just need 30. And we got 25. Because here's the thing, when we go Adult Link, we won't be able to go back to Young Link until we beat the water temple. Sorry, the forest temple. You have to at least beat that temple before you can go Young Link again.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Because
she's
she
waiting for
doesn't
you.
want to move out of the
Yeah,
way.
and she basically, in order to initiate, because you get a song to walk to the Temple of Time, but in order to initiate, you have to clear out one of the temples first, otherwise Sheik's just waiting there constantly.
Makes sense. I was listening to God-Shattering Star a bit earlier again today.
Yeah,
just
again. I will say, you know, Three Houses, straight up, I think it done final boss on all route, aside from Silver Snow, because even then, I know some people, I know Rhea is just another dragon boss, but damn if Rhea ain't the best dragon boss I've ever faced in Crimson Flower.
I mean,
It's like, and Silver
is
Snow
it
on the
that
other
bad
hand,
to
hope
be
you
a
like
dragon
CDG.
boss? It's still a dragon. You're fighting a fucking dragon. That's awesome.
Yeah,
My
that's all
favorite
that
dragon boss
matters.
will always be the Fire Dragon. And because I love how when you start it off, it just roars at you. No, not Dead Grima. I think that's Grima, like, since it's like, before Awakening, I guess. So that's
Yeah,
what,
before Awakening.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Because Echoes. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, after being so easily defeated in that game, he wanted payback, and boy, did he get it, because Grima was not easy in Echoes.
Oh, that
But,
beating
sorry,
Grima
what was I gonna
isn't deserves a
So,
fucking
someone asked
medal.
How would I improve the Silver Snow boss? Well, the whole problem with Silver Snow is, first of all, I think the reason for Rhea going berserk is just like, I'm not against the reasoning. It's just so out of left field. There's no build up to it, and the problem is that there's way too many other dragons at once that you've got to deal with. At the same time, you're placed right dead center, so that you're being attacked from all sides, and that can be so annoying. So I think it's just like, I think for the Crimson Flower one, just read it back a bit. Sorry, not Crimson Flower, Silver Snow one. Just honestly, go read it back a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I think Edelgard's a better villain than Rhea.
Well,
Edelgard's not necessarily a villain.
I know, but when she is a villain, like, or like an antagonist, I think she's a better
I
one.
can see it.
yeah,
I can
most
see
people,
it.
most people I know
put-
actually prefer like Edelgard as an antagonist as opposed to being an
Yeah,
anti-hero. But again,
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree. I mean, I don't feel the same way, but I totally get that. I mean, I think Edelgard works better as an antagonist because, like, you can clearly see like a really flawed system. So even though you don't agree with her, at the very least you can understand why she would initiate this. Whereas Rhea as an antagonist is more batshit crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Rhea just fucking loses
And that
it.
might be why I kind of prefer
Stormtrooper ain't much,
I love,
Lois.
like, the batshit crazy villains and like the batshit crazy like characters in fiction anyway.
Can you blame him given that
I didn't know what
in this game just
Go for this.
it just reminds me of the church's name where he hits everything but the person he's trying to hit.
At the very least, you know, say what you will about Edelgard, but when you look at Freehouse as a whole, she is like the thing that's good about Edelgard, she is necessary. Like Freehouse, like
Oh yeah.
she's a necessary evil because without Edelgard, Claude would not step up to the plate and achieve his dream. Dimitri would not come to terms with himself, and Rhea wouldn't have her redemption in the end. Edelgard is
When you think about it, she's the most important
she's very
character in the
necessary.
game.
Yeah.
I remember someone I was watching this old video, and this one person said that it was necessary that Edelgard start the war, but it was also that she lose that war.
Well, even she brings that up in Silver Snow, where like you beat her, it's like you have to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, well, losing the war depends on the
And
route,
when
but-
you do fight her,
wonder-
easily the best boss team in all Fire Emblem plays.
It's fun.
Because again, it also varies. Because again, Edelgard's goal was never to conquer Fodlan. She just wanted to remove the church from power. It's just that it's unfortunate that half of the alliance and the kingdom backed up the church. So it's like, well, shit. Now I've got to beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I can't
Kingdom.
stand, however, is that in Edelgard's route, you don't fight those who slither in the dark.
I think that's
Yeah.
a case of. I think that was more of a case of they ran out of time. Because I've mentioned this many
Yeah,
times. They bring up the plot point when you destroy Iron Road. They bring attention to it, but the game ends shortly after that. I reckon that was just time constraints.
That is
Yeah.
personally
Yeah.
why I don't love Crimson Flower. I'm just being honest. It's my least favorite.
And I get that. Because again, it's a
can
little,
see
it can feel a
Understandable.
little
How is it
unfulfilling by the end.
Yeah, like, and I, another thing, and I again, like, no hate to anyone who loves that route. I understand why people love it, and you know, I'm not gonna
Yeah, it's
like.
basically Conquest Stone Road.
I thought that there was also just like, there weren't any stakes. You know, like you're on the winning side of the war.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I kind of feel somewhat the
It
same
didn't
way,
feel
because
like
it just felt just
fulfilling.
unfulfilling, because in the other routes here, like, everything is against it you, and that's why I love, like, Reunion at Dawn so much, because when I first did that map at Silverstone, I was like, oh wait, I lost Hubert, I lost Edelgard, I lost all my best units, how am I going to get through this? Then the other students show, like, oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
That's why I love,
I
that's
see what
why
you
I
mean.
always look forward to that chapter regardless of the routes.
Also, I think Claude's route had a very anticlimactic ending. I don't know, like, I can't pinpoint on specifically why it was anticlimactic. It just felt that way. I don't know
I haven't
why.
played it, so I can't comment. But I guess
Well,
it
I
varies,
won't-
'cause
I'm not-
you know
I'm
what?
not gonna
You know what?
spoil
It
it
might
for
be lucky. I think the lack of urgency might also tie into the fact that Crystal Flower was also quite short. If it was longer, and maybe we got to fight more battles and see how much we're struggling against, it probably would have hit the point home harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, see, this is why, like, in my
Unfortunately.
personal opinion, I do think Blue Lions is my favorite, not just because I started with it, but, like, I think, like, you get the most done. I feel like,
Well, Blue Lions
There's more-
definitely has the most content. I think Blue Lions is one of those ones where it covers all the
Well,
bases.
that's very specific.
it does, 100%.
I mean, for me
And
personally,
I've heard, this
No,
isn't
go ahead.
explicitly stated, though, but I wish it was. I don't know if this is a spoiler. I don't want to, like, fuck anyone. I don't want to, like, you know, like, ruin something for someone. I've heard someone told me that Arundel is actually Talus in disguise.
No,
He is.
he is.
How? I don't remember anywhere where it says that, though.
No,
Like, I feel like
they
that's
just
never
don't say.
explicitly stated.
I don't think it's explicitly said, but they're kind of the same. Or their character models are very similar.
You do get hints
It's one
of
of
it
those
in
ones where
Blue Lions, I
it's
think.
hinted at so much, where even though it's not confirmed,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Plus,
It actually
like,
took me a while to
Arendel's
notice
got,
that,
like,
though.
if he's not Talus, then Arendel's literally got no reason to nuke Orient Road at all.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think
Alright,
that's
double-
also another reason why.
Double champagne, well, I can see you. I don't think
Oh,
Three
we
Houses
don't-
is getting any more DLC at this point, otherwise they would have announced it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think they might be working on like a remake or something, which I hope they are.
Yeah.
Genealogy of
Sorry.
Binding Blade, please.
But
I
Tell
don't
us.
think. I remember talking to someone. They don't think they're gonna remake. If they remake Genealogy, I feel like they're gonna like kind of play it safe because like
they're gonna
of
have
the
to change
incest
because if they
shit.
remake it, they're gonna have to change some of the story because
yeah,
that is
because some of the stuff they
Yeah.
cover is so dark.
I know, but
Just
like, at
make it
least,
M
like,
for
at
mature.
least
Give us
the
a mature
dark
Fire Emblem
shit
game. That way we
isn't,
can be
like,
It's
even.
Nintendo, they won't.
I
Because
mean-
remember, Nintendo don't do dark games.
Apparently.
Mother 3 doesn't exist. Majora's Mask doesn't exist. You're right, Dan. I
No,
can't
it
believe I
doesn't.
thought that.
According to
Literally
Nintendo,
every
it
Kirby game doesn't
okay?
fucking exist. Jesus.
You know
Like
what
on the
you know what?
outside,
The
that's
thing
really
that-
just with the lore I find. Like, with,
The thing that
On
confuses
the
me
outside,
the
though,
most
it's
about
confusing.
that is, again,
But when
Miyamoto
you actually-
says, like, Miyamoto, you worked on Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish there was some way we can call out how stupid they're being.
Ah, well.
I really wish.
Well, again, remember,
But yeah, like
Miyamoto
on the
doesn't
outside,
speak
like
for all of
Kirby doesn't
Nintendo.
seem too dark, well, but when you look into the lore, it is. Holy crap, it is.
Even outside of the lore, I mean, like Lucky mentioned earlier, just Marth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zero
just,
Two
just
as well.
sometimes some of the surface level stuff is very dark. But,
And how
Yeah.
Zero Two, when the way you damage it, you have to shoot it in the eye,
It
and it
bleeds.
bleeds.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
hold up.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
going
gonna
back
send
to
him
the
a
whole,
picture.
like, which is our favorite storyline, Three Houses and stuff like that. I mean, for me personally, I'm a bigger fan of Crimson Flower, not because it's my first, but because while I like Azure Moon, my biggest problem is that unless your name is, aside, well, obviously you're not counting Dimitri, it's always the laws get development, but unless your name is Felix and Dedue, you're irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels-
Yeah.
Also, for me, it feels very basic Fire Emblem. Like it's kind
It
of.
is very
vibing.
traditional, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a more traditional story because it seems. I know it doesn't portray, but I think they sort of go for like Blue Line's good, like Dimitri good, Edelgard bad kind of thing. I know that's not what it's going. I know that's not what happens, but I think that's kind of what they go for.
Yeah, it is
But I'm
kind of,
glad
I
that-
see what you
I'm
mean,
glad
it does
that-
kind of go for the typical Fire Emblem route, even though it focuses a lot more on Dimitri's, you know, personal arc, and it's a fantastic arc, don't get me wrong. It's just,
Oh,
yeah, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it also doesn't.
Right, so, hold on, who keeps
Right,
connecting and
Nightfall.
disconnecting?
It's both.
It's Dark Witch.
and Dark Witch. Well, Dark Witch, yeah.
Leaf,
I
what
think
do you
yeah.
think?
it doesn't help that like Dimitri is like I get it because of the whole art,
What is it?
but he's like I don't in the first half of Azure Moon I don't like Dimitri at all. I
You're
know
not
he's
meant
not
to.
supposed to be likable, but he's
You're-
just so petty and it just irks me.
Yep.
Well, that's a very specific way to get there. The
I'm so
crap
sorry. My
game.
connection is atrocious.
That's
The
fine.
what?
Connection.
That
That
okay.
happened.
Anyway, enjoy my picture of Mark's.
It's a
I need
that's
that
a cute,
plushie.
plushie, yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
My
It's a
friend
really
got
cool
it for me at the
plush,
Oh, the marks.
Okay.
Can you all hear me now?
Marks looks so cute, and then you
Hello?
start screaming.
And I have a peach tattoo on my wrist.
Wait, I can see why Felix would
Can
be.
people hear me now?
I can get why Felix would
Yeah,
betray
Dark Witch.
Dimitri,
Okay,
but
okay,
I
okay,
don't
good.
see why Annette would.
what?
Discord was being
Wait, what'd you say?
Discord and
Like
hooray.
they just put apparently there's content that suggests Annette and Felix would betray.
It's a
Dimitri.
cute Mark
I
Slash.
can
Oh,
see why
yeah, I've
Felix
seen
would
that.
betray, but I don't see why Annette would.
Yeah, and
Gilbert?
Yeah, I think they were
Yeah, I
originally going
think
to do
if
that, but
anything-
at the
if
last minute they
anything,
scrapped it because when you're that late into the game and you lose 2 units, yeah, that's not exactly the best
Especially
way to
Felix, and he's one of the best units in the goddamn game. I would die. Like,
Yeah. But, alright.
Yes, Chris
Yeah, one of my
activates like
favorite
around
units.
8% of the time.
Okay, Felix I get, but here's the thing. Like, if anything, it would make way more sense for Sylvain to portray Dimitri.
oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because again, that's
100%.
alright. That's something I
Okay.
absolutely adore about Three Houses. How obviously, aside from like Dedue and in some cases Hilda and Hubert, everyone is given a reason to side with whichever house, and I love that. And nothing about it feels forced.
Yeah.
Right? The only one I found,
Oh,
the
jeez.
only one I find weird is Happy siding with Silver Snow. That to me makes no sense.
yeah.
Rosetta siding with Edelgard feels weird.
Yeah,
to me,
maybe
though.
she thinks that Violet would be a
Pardon?
better ruler for the church. Maybe that's why she's
Oh,
siding with him. Or
Oh, Oh wait, Mercedes from Elder God. That is a bit weird, but she does say in the thingamajig, like, she wouldn't have wanted the goddess to, like, the goddess wouldn't have wanted the church to become corrupt. And remember, and what's her face?
true,
Mercedes has also suffered at the hands of the nobility because, well, look at what her dad did or tried to do.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
yeah, no, her stepdad is
And
so,
on the bright
like, when I
side, when
found
she
that
goes
out-
down Crimson Flower and you pair the two up, she can be reunited with her brother, and that is just
Yeah.
sweet.
I mean, that is another good reason. Yeah.
Also, alright, the only way I could see Annette betraying Dimitri is specifically to spite her dad.
Yeah.
Which and
Yeah,
then-
that seems like that's not something Annette would do.
I don't think
here's-
there's
can
a
I
point
tell you-
that
okay, can
Annette
I
like
say
flat
something?
out hates Gilbert, does she?
No, she
I
doesn't
haven't
hate
seen it.
Gilbert, she's just
No.
annoyed at him. But anyway,
But the
Lucky, you were
fandom
gonna
hates
say?
him. The fandom hates Gilbert. Hot take. I'm gonna get murdered for this. I like him better than Annette.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that is a
Fair
hot
enough.
take. Thing is, I don't hate Gilbert. You'll see in the next list coming up. I think he's well written and interesting. I think it's just frustrating because he's so self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like everyone's like, oh my god, he's like so fucking horrible. Like, but he's not. Like,
Yeah,
I know
he's
It's
he's
not a
not.
case of
self-deprecating,
him
that
being
doesn't mean-
horrible. He's made mistakes,
He-
but the thing is, like, again, it's frustrating because Annette wants to rekindle that relationship with him, but he keeps, like, he's too self-deprecating to...
He's like, oh, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, it's like, please,
Like, yes,
just...
you can.
Yeah, again,
He's
that's
so he's
what it is.
basically like the whole no, I don't think I will meme.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That basically
think I
was the
will.
entire sport with the net.
Yeah. So that's what that I can understand about being frustrating about Gilbert, but I don't think he's a bad character.
A lot of people
No.
hate him though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people
A
do hate
lot
him.
of people.
Yeah, I
found him pretty
like,
interesting.
Yeah,
I like him a
people praise
lot,
like
actually.
bad dad, but like, yeah, he's not a great dad. But compared to like Bernie's dad, Mercedes' dad, Desmond,
No
Garen,
one
like,
compares
he's
to
not-
Mercedes' dad. Not even
yeah.
Desmond, like
No.
Garen.
No, like Desmond originally probably was like the worst dad in Fire Emblem, and then Baron Martell shows up, and it's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
really.
You're not even on screen and you're a horrible dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with Bernie's
I'll
dad.
just-
It's like Bernie's dad's not on screen, but he fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'll
You know,
say
I really
one
like
thing.
the idea of Felix and Bernadette are getting married, and then Felix just kills Bernie's dad.
I mean, to be
I feel
fair,
like
I
we
did
all
Garen
want
one
to.
time for-
Bernie's spouse
Yeah,
is
because
good.
again, Elgard puts his ass under house arrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too good for him.
Yeah.
Also, perhaps they're gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. Gilbert is the best worst dad in Fire Emblem in the sense that he doesn't get in the best dad's list, but out of all the bad dads, he's the one that you can think, yeah, he's the best of them.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Whereas in
Because,
Fire Emblem,
well,
that's either dead dickheads or just something else.
The 3Ds, dead dickheads are in dad.
yeah.
The 3Ds of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, so... Yeah, right, so yeah, we're gonna get our last Skull Tooler, which is over here, and then we'll have enough to get the Giant's Wallet, and when we get the Giant's Wallet, we'll max that out, and then we'll buy us some Blue Fire. Why do we need Blue Fire? Later. You'll find out.
Later.
I'll explain on the way.
How are you gonna
No time to
max out your
explain, get
money?
in the
Guys?
car.
Gonna do the bug trick, or are you gonna...
Running Man. The Bunny Hood.
Running Man?
Yeah, the Bunny Hood. Basically,
Ah.
the last
yeah.
mask you get is the Bunny Hood, and if you sell it to the person in the field, he'll max out your wallet. So if you have a 500 rupee wallet,
Oh.
do the math.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
That's,
as I make my way
that's
back to
feasible.
Kakariko Village, I'll take a quick break and I'll see you all soon. Yeah.
Oh my
you-
God.
It's like 10 divine pulses. This is way too much. 2 turns later, yeah, I'm gonna be needing more divine pulses.
That was
I
literally me
have a
during.
story.
No, seriously, that was me during Ashen Wolves. Like, oh, we got divine. Oh, this
Yeah.
will be
Me
fine. Chapter
too.
3. I need more divine pulses.
Do you want to know something
Yeah.
that I honestly kind of like slap myself for?
Armored unit during an escape map was the dumbest decision I have ever
This is
made.
why.
No,
again,
I won't help you
everyone
on that
fell
one.
for
Okay,
it.
the dumbest decision I ever made is that in Cinder Channels, I thought you didn't have divine pulse, and for the longest time, I did. Then I was just going at it like it was like classic Fire Emblem, and it was like not the most pleasant of experience.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
Then when I got
think
to
may
the
have dropped
chapter where you
gun.
fight all the
Oh, I think
golems
we may have
near
dropped
the
the gun.
end, Demetrius, I was like, oh damn it, do I have to restart? Like, you died. Use divine pulse. Wait. I had it the entire time!
Oh no.
Please
Uh,
don't. Yeah, damn it, I jumped the
no.
gun. Sorry, I need to get one more Skulltula. So yeah, we're gonna go to an area in this game that you actually don't need to go to as a child, but I'm gonna go anyway. Gerudo Valley.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a lot
on this
cool.
track.
Real quick, to reel it back, I have an interesting story about Divine Pulse and a friend of a friend.
Okay.
So, he was
Oh.
doing Miklon's boss battle, you know, where you fight Miklon,
Yeah.
you know, Sylvain's brother. And he recruited Raphael, or he was playing Golden Deer, I don't remember which. They kept dying, like all their characters kept dying, so they had to use Divine Pulse a lot. And then they finally got to Miklon, and then they killed him, and they were like, okay, word. And they were out of Divine Pulses. And then Miklon turned into the Beast, and then he killed Raphael completely.
Gosh
Oh,
dang.
bruh.
Which is the which, like, I could never
Oh.
imagine. Like, Raphael's one of my favorite units. I could never.
Okay, because he's a big bulky
I
boy.
forgot the unit that
He's-
actually
he's a
hit
big
guys.
boy.
He's just. Yeah, he hits hard,
Yeah,
but
also,
in
Sonic
order to actually
Shadow.
hit hard, you need to actually hit your enemies.
Yeah, so Sonic and Shadow, to
That's
answer your
so
question,
real.
my favorite Ashen Wolf, it's either Constance or Balthus. I'm undecided as to which.
Mine's Happy.
Mine too.
Mine Balthus.
Happy is best
Because
Ashen
big
Wolf.
boy.
To be fair, I voted for Post Time Skip Happy for my final vote in Choose Your Legend, so
I,
Oh yeah, Choose Your Legends is over now.
yeah, it is. Sorry.
So, did it, alright, so when it comes to the voting, did you do the
Did
one
the
where you
Gatekeeper win?
voted for the same character multiple times, or was yours
We
like
don't know
different
yet.
for each one?
No, I was
I just
different for each
alternated between Bernadetta and Felix, and then I voted for Dorcas once because of eBay.
Oh, okay.
because of eBay?
eBay, you know, he's the guy that did Dorcas's art. He drew Dorcas and Arden for Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, that
EBay
artist.
Soeda.
The one who does the ones that are
He's kind
really
of like
detailed
legendary,
and partly
like
photorealistic.
because the way he drew Arden was just so funny. But then after he drew, this is kind of cute actually. This made me like Arden and Dorcas a bit more. eBay always draws Arden and Dorcas now, because like people were memeing his Arden, and I don't know. And he's such a great artist, so like I just love Arden and Dorcas now. Dorcas drank the respect women juice. It's good.
I think.
He loves his wife.
Yes.
Because I can get
I
can get 3 heart pieces. Question is, can I get a 4th? And if so, I don't know where though. At least
I
with
also
Young,
voted
I
for
think
all different characters, and I think I had one character in my list, as I said before, that I was the only one who voted for, and she was my first vote.
I'm trying to remember, who was it? I can't remember off the top of my head, sorry.
Cecile, from
Oh yeah,
New
from New
Mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually using her in my current New Mystery game. I'm recast her into a Peg Knight.
Using who?
she's good.
Cecile, she's from
Cecile.
New Mystery and the DS.
Oh yeah, the headband girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Metroid
It actually gives you a
I
headband too, so you
don't
can
know
look like Ike.
Metroid and I want it! I want
I'll
Metroid
tell you what, Metroid Prime
Prime
4
so
is. It's a
bad.
You want to know what Metroid Prime 4 is?
Or
I'll tell you what it is. It's basically the Chugga Conrad Characters Uprising multiplayer video.
no.
Yep.
You know what I'm
You're gonna
surprised
be waiting a
about?
long time before you see that game.
I'm surprised about Gatekeeper.
Oh, Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper's a meme.
Yep.
I'm
Just
actually
meme
curious
it.
if like I think it's pretty assured Moths won, but it's a case of who
Yeah.
came second or third, Gatekeeper or Crumb.
I mean, it took.
What
Gorilla
if-
Fortress, you can't go
fucking
here.
years.
This is where
Overtook
Ganondorf. This is
Marth
where Ganondorf
in the
was
end.
born.
R.I.P. Mars. I remember I kept seeing these like someone on Twitter posted like all of the Choose Your Legends results for like the past 4 years, and Marth was in like 3rd place for every single one of them. And the tweet was like, "Marth stands. How are you still breathing?"
Oh.
Also,
Through
Rip Crumb.
determination, we shall not give up.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they
eventually.
finally. got it.
But that's
And you know
the
what?
thing,
do
like,
all
He should have
Marth
gotten
fans
one. He's
be-
like the face of the franchise. Come on.
say Gatekeeper gets in. What unit are they, like what color are they giving it?
Probably
Is he gonna
Lance.
be
Blue.
Lance.
Yeah,
Definitely
Lance.
Lance.
Yeah. But then like, wait, I know it's like 2 males and 2. No, I didn't say it would be 2 males, 2 females. But then last one was like all 3 lords and Lycidia.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna win. I think Marth and Erica have won.
Yeah, it's just a case of second and third on each side. Because I know Marianne was third place last time I looked.
Yeah, I'll have to
Marianne
look
was
at
in
the
third
results.
place.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm funny. I'm done.
I wonder
You know what?
who's gonna
What
win.
got me? That surprised me. I didn't expect it. Black Knight was 18th. Which,
Yeah,
you know,
I
I
think
thought
I've
was
got-
like, wow,
I think-
Black
You
Knight's
know,
actually in
in
the top
fifth
20.
place. That surprised me.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
from
got
what,
the squad
but this was like I think I was out. I think this was a few days ago. The top 3 are Erica, female Byleth, and Marianne.
Yeah.
Then top 3 for heroes for males are Martha, Gatekeeper, and Kronk, with Byleth with male Byleth 4. Yuri
Damn,
7th.
sir, that's a really fun fact.
What is on? Ah, I see. What an interesting coinky dink. Oh yeah, I need to put
Yeah.
what do you put it here?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh.
Dang it.
Another diversion.
It's funny because I think
Oh,
Garen's voice in Fates is Travis Willingham, who's married to Laura Bailey, the voice of Lucina, which is quite funny.
Yeah, well, it's the
Yeah.
same way in
Yeah.
Fullmetal Alchemist. The voice actors for Lust and Mustang are married, and then there's that one scene where Lust kills
Yeah.
Mustang and she's screaming her lungs out. And it's like, that must have been a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
awkward recording session.
Yeah.
Hey,
That is voice
sorry I
acting
killed your
like Lily.
character.
Wait. Oh, I know who needs to be added into Heroes. Simply for the fact that one person who could be in the store right now but isn't due to work would need the hell out of it.
Who's that? Oh,
Izuka.
oh, for God's sake, can we not?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you know the artist Daisuke Izuka?
Like, again, so for those who didn't see my battle ballot, what I do, I've done this every year for Fire Emblem Heroes, regardless of what the results are, I always vote for heroes that aren't in the game yet, because I'd like more representation. So I
Yeah.
picked Marianne, Isadora, Gilliam, Marcia, Orochi, Fernand, and Eranis from Fire Emblem 4. I think out of all of them, I think Marianne's the only vote that's going to count in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine were Xander, Cordelia, Ferdinand, Zafil, Mark, Erica, and Abby.
Nice.
Mine was Bernadetta, Felix, Dorcas, Bernadetta, Felix.
Bernadetta, Felix.
Bernadetta, Felix.
and Bernadetta.
Mine was Cecile, Yuri, Echidna, Gerald. I did one for Gatekeeper. I did Marianne, and my last one was Erica to at least reduce the potential sodium.
You know what's going to be funny?
Erica
Because obviously,
deserves it,
people
honestly.
were acting really silly over the whole Gatekeeper thing. What if Gatekeeper gets in? The Fire Emblem fans riot, and the Smash fans are just like looking. The Smash fans are like, "Wow, we thought we were bad."
Well,
I just like the gatekeeper. He's so charming.
I know, I love Gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
sorry, I'm going back to Greedy Fortress because there's another hot piece
Did I
I
just
can
hear
get.
someone say gatekeeper?
Yes, that was Lewis.
No, I said
Oh
it.
my god, bro.
Gatekeeper-kun.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to, I could say it how it's meant to be said. Gatekeeper could.
Please never do that again.
Please,
do that
never.
again.
Pumpkin.
Cordelia, but
Never do that again.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, once all the lords have got in, I wonder what Choose Your Legends is going to be like, once all the lords and like the avatars are in. So like we've got, all the brave lords, we've got the brave avatars, like, okay, what do we do next?
Make more alts.
Riot.
Yeah.
That's when I feel like
Give Lucina
that's when I feel
a
like
fall on
Tutor Legends
Lucina.
might get a bit more like aggressive. I feel like once like all the main lords from like all the games get in and like the as you said the avatar characters get their brave ult, that's I feel like when it's gonna get a bit more toxic than it already is.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh,
If
it
Fire
already
Emblem
was
Heroes is still a
Right
thing
for their
by
main
then.
characters, their favorite characters now. I mean, not that they already won, but like it's just gonna be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
we
Link
saw
just smashes his skull.
Yeah.
You okay, bro?
Like we saw how we saw how bad it was with the whole cellophane noise.
Oh yeah.
That's dumb. That was stupid.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, do you want to know? I still think the worst thing that's ever happened with the Fire Emblem Heroes thing was the Ike Camilla voting gauntlet. I hated that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
that
got
was-
doxxed
that
for it.
was
I was
a
like,
low
you gotta be
point.
fucking kidding
No.
me.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, basically,
Doxed.
it was during one of the earliest voting gauntlets. It was Ike versus Camilla in like the
Well,
final
yeah, I
round,
remember that.
and someone who voted for Camilla, they got doxxed, and I was like, oh,
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Why?
Because remember,
Because
this
they're
was also
toxic as all
recently
hell,
after
that's
Fate.
why.
The Camilla hate was primed and ready.
I
Yeah.
remember everyone was complaining about Camilla having too many alts, and then she got a Brave alt
Yeah, it's like you voted for her.
back
Yeah.
in my day.
Like back in my day, there was only 2 ults.
No, apparently, no. To be fair, when it comes to Fire Emblem Heroes, if someone has more than 2 ults, apparently that's too many.
Yeah. Sonic and Shadow, I
Doesn't Lyn
think
have,
all
like,
the lords
8?
are in Fire Emblem.
Lynn's got a
Well, I
lot
think-
too, yeah. Not counting Resplendence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
right.
also
Also, why does Brave Ike get a Resplendent? That's weird to me.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I mean, how many ults does Lucina have? I mean, I'm not complaining. I almost have all of them.
She's got quite.
Okay.
Actually,
Like
Lucina's
Like,
only
Lucina, how
got,
many ults you want? Yes.
Lucina's got
Resplendent
Bunny,
Lucina's art. That
Brave,
makes me very
and-
uncomfortable.
and Legendary. She's only got 3.
She also has Marth and
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
got
and
Master
also the
Ceremony.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
her
that
thing with
counts.
Mia.
Of course.
yeah.
So
I
I keep
still
forgetting about
want.
the Master one count as an ult, because even though it's an ult, but is it really? It's got
Yeah.
practically the same skill
mean-
set.
I'd say it is because you can build Marth Lucina completely differently. That's
Yeah,
a
very
complete blank slate. Because no nature and everything.
So we're gonna
And
head back to
that thing
Kakariko
is
Village, get my
crazy.
Giant's wallet, come back here, get the money, and then go buy the blue fire because damn it, we need it. And I bet because it's funny because again it's like Link, what's taking you so long to get to Hyrule Town? You need to activate spiritual stones. Yeah, but
Like, in a minute.
I'm scouring. I'm scouring the environment. You know, I'm foraging, if you will. Sonic and Shadow, personally, I
that's a
don't
bit
count Resplendence as ults. They are the exact same moveset as the normal one. They just look different.
Yeah.
But that's just me. If you want to count it as ult, go ahead.
Mm.
Oh, rip.
That was Wolf Fox this time.
Bye, Wolf Fox.
I mean, it might be that you have to drop out.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Sorry.
Discord did a Discord again.
Yeah.
Discord, be in Discord.
But yeah, so
Yep.
again,
Discord.
sorry, I know I haven't talked about Ocarina of Time much, but that's one thing I like about Ocarina of Time. While the game is quite, for Zelda standards, a little bit on the linear side, I like that if you go out of your way and you know the game beforehand, you can do a lot of stuff really early to really boost yourself for when the other thing comes. You know, Ocarina of Time is actually quite a fun game to play out of order. Again, if you aren't going to play this game again, I do recommend getting stuff out of order if you like have a guide or know how to. It is
Yeah.
surprisingly fun.
There. I found a video that perfectly sums up this part of the stream.
Sidetrack by
Okay.
side quests.
Oh boy.
That's not Ocarina of Time. That's just every RPG in general.
No, do you know what that is?
Yep.
That's Majora's Mask.
That's Skyrim.
Yep.
Alright, back we go.
Yeah.
Such a shame we don't have a
Sarah,
what are you gonna do?
Sarah, you
Sidetrack
can't keep me in the Shadow Realm. I am unable to remain there. I have freaking score. I have a freaking
I-
gold red.
I know what happened. They saw his Ingrid and they didn't want him there.
Yep, so there we go. So here's my reward. I get the Giant's wallet, so now I can hold up to 500 rupees. Hooray. What was I gonna say? Oh, go away. Actually, I might get the blue fire off screen because I've got the cutscene. What I was gonna say is, I'm not, again, the next prize we get for 40 is Bomb Shoes and the last one's the Heart Piece. Once I've got 50 Skulltulas, I don't need to look for any more because I'm not getting all 100 because it's a pointless, it's pointless to get all 100 because all that happens is basically every time you talk to him, he'll give you 200 rupees, but at that point in the game, it's like, I'm maxed out on money.
Yeah. Now, if the magic armor from Twilight Princess was in this game,
Oh, that would be
and
a
we might be
completely different
persuaded.
story. Oh, bunny hook.
Sadly, it isn't though.
it is it's one of my favorite things to do in Twilight Princess is to, for the final hit against Ganondorf, put on the iron boots, have no money, get the magic armor on, and steal that final hit. Because, yeah.
Oh, that's too cost.
Okay. So again, now we're looking for the running man who spawns in Hyrule Field, I think, after you get the second spiritual stone. And yeah, if you talk to him with the bunny hood on, he will max out your wallet, which is what I'm going to do, so I can be rich.
Sword.
Sweet. Yeah, sweet indeed.
Sword.
Now, I'm trying to think, because again... Oh yeah, he's over there. So yeah, so how's everyone doing with the Sero summoning? Because I did a summon, I did a free summon, then I noticed there was one more blue orb, and I got Dimitri.
I did a free summon, didn't get a freaking, didn't get a blue orb, so I couldn't even try. I did get D.
Nice.
I haven't touched heroes since Winter Felix and Bernadetta came out.
Oh, I bet you had a field day during that winter season.
I haven't touched yours in the longest time.
You know I've heard them.
I mean,
I tried with
okay,
Mythic
like,
Banner,
when
got
Felix
fuck
was
all,
revealed
and
as like
said
the
no.
free alt, I legitimately was like, what the hell? Like, I actually was like floored.
again, that happens when your favorite unit appears. Again, I made a whole video for when Sumia showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
I
didn't
was super
even-
happy. No, and then I was like, literally with the Pikachu banner, oh shit, 2 waifus in the same banner. Rip my wallet.
Yeah. I, luckily, I wasn't, I didn't even need to wait because my favorite character of all time was already in the second it dropped.
Ah. I mean,
And
it is lucky when
actually-
your character's already there. I'm just still waiting for the damn Sumia ult.
Yeah.
It's never gonna come, damn it.
Nope.
One
Doesn't
of
even
the-
have one, does
She
she?
alt. I want
No,
to
she
see
has
my
no
buff
ults.
wife.
Nope.
I want to see my buff wife.
Yeah.
So you just follow him,
Yeah.
and eventually he'll tire out. He becomes a postman in Majora's Mask.
And are you sure he doesn't also become one in Twilight Princess? Oh no, this guy has too many clothes on for that.
Yeah. Well, it's a different person in Twilight Princess, but there is a postman in Twilight
True.
Princess.
True, but that postman, what is he even wearing? What fashion
That
statement is he
a very good
making?
question.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I need to find.
good for him. He's confident enough to rock it.
I hope it doesn't drop down a hole.
Get rid of the encampment just until I can find
Yeah,
it.
I think that's the most surprising thing. What? There's actual people in Hyrule Field? Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
I came from.
Oh god! And P-Hat's after me.
So what is, for everyone also in chat, what is your favorite Zelda dungeon?
Oh,
in
mine's the
general?
Ancient Cistern from Skyward Sword, without a doubt.
I haven't played enough.
Mine's the
Zelda.
Arbiter's Grounds from Twilight
Oh.
Princess.
I agree, Darkwood. Arbiter's Grounds, fantastic. But I also love the
Excelente.
Snowfall Manor.
Oh, with the manor and Twilight Princess?
Oh, the Ice Manor.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
love how you get there. That's
Yeah, the
so fun.
snowboarding.
yeah. I just like the feel of the entire manor.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
It's cool. Yeah.
I think I'm also with Lewis. I gotta go with the Ancient Cistern.
Let's see. Oh, where's that from?
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
I never played that.
It-
So.
Because
It is-
Galactos.
Yeah, oh, the boss is amazing. I love Coloctos.
Yeah. Also, I must.
That's the
I'm
Golden
just-
Knight, right?
Yeah, it's that 6-armed golden, like, thing.
Yeah.
Like, reminiscent of Sinbad.
Yep.
Also, plus it hides an underworld, quite literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
beautiful on the top, but horrible on the bottom. Right.
Plus, it's
Watch
act-
the counter go up.
plus that underworld is based on an actual short story from like the 1800s, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. From
It's
a
yeah,
Hindu
called the
story
Spider's Thread.
So,
Spider's Thread.
I'm going to take one more break, and then we're going to get the cutscene with Ganondorf and all that stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I need to get
He's
more
just
magic scenes.
standing there.
He's just
Menacingly.
Get out of there, SpongeBob! Wait, I'm sorry. Get out of there, Link!
Wait, SpongeBob! We are not cavemen!
We have technology.
That can just look over. Yeah.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
That's usually my favorite SpongeBob moment.
You okay, Patrick?
Finland!
That whole episode had so many quotes. Like, where's the leak, ma'am?
Question for everyone. What's
So
your
yeah, here we
favorite
are.
SpongeBob
So basically, we return to Hyrule Castle, but
That's been the
Ganondorf
one
has
where you like
attacked,
make
and
the
as a
good
result,
one.
Zelda has to flee.
I will call out one episode that was just horrible of older SpongeBob. The Patrick's Parents episode.
I love that one. What?
In hindsight, it just the way Patrick acts to his best friend.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's a little shadow.
He's
for
normal
Yeah.
sized and fully functional.
Well, at least that episode give us the clip of completely
See,
describing
Link,
the Rick
this
and
is what
Morty
happens when you
community.
spend. This is what happens when you spend an hour collecting gold Skulltulas and fishing for money. You didn't. You took too long. Yeah, so Zelda throws the ocarina. Again,
Yeah.
Zelda's got one hell of a throwing arm.
Yeet
Yeah.
that bitch.
Yeah. Yeet! And here he is.
Where am I supposed to
Big bad
go?
himself. And also, this is technically Ganondorf's first appearance in the Zelda series. It's been Ganon
Yep.
beforehand. This is Ganondorf.
Mm-hmm.
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. Yeah, 64. He looks pretty
What?
well modeled.
So, how would you call him if he was in Lord of the Rings?
Just dwarf.
Ganondorf.
No,
Oh god,
But he's so
Ganondorf.
tall.
Yeah.
He's too tall.
He wouldn't be.
So, yeah, Ganondorf, again, in
Right.
Ocarina of Time, he's not particularly amazing as a villain, but again, his confidence, the way he acts, and just how full of himself he is, definitely makes him feel like quite an intimidating and, like, powerful presence. So, you know, he's not amazing in this
Yeah.
game, but he's still, there's just something to admire about Ganondorf. Also, I find it
Yeah.
funny, because again, because of the N64 model and the way that cameras are shot, it looks like he's balding, so it's like, damn it, they ran faster than me, they ran for me faster than my hairline. Again, this shot is so weird. His ears are huge. Good lord. I must say, his horse looks so
True.
intimidating.
It does.
I think you can actually get it in Breath of the Wild, though, I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Yep,
you can get
you
something
can.
similar. So, yeah, Ganondorf
It has
lasts you in the face
infinite
for that.
stamina.
You know what would be really funny? Because again, it does no damage to you, but what if it actually counted as damage of the game's programming and you had like a quarter of a half left when you did the cutscene and you died? So Ganondorf's like, well, I'm busy.
Ocarina of Time is full of glitches, so maybe that actually is a thing and people just don't know it.
Maybe.
Where am I supposed to go here?
I don't know.
I might just go. Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. I'm always here.
Where,
Hey, you asked!
You asked.
Yeah, you did ask. Hey, ask us any question.
Where are you at in the
So,
falls?
I have
might not know.
I have a question for Lucky, because I understand, like, obviously, because you played Blue Lions first, you get to know Felix. How did you come to, like, get to know Bernadetta and really admire her?
Oh,
Always
jeez.
thought she was really cute, and I always just wanted. I thought she was like cute looking, and I'm like, I want to know more about her. And so I recruited her. Also, like, my friend was like really, really liked her. Like, he
Okay.
was her. Yeah, she was his like wife and all that, and I'm like, I need to know about her, and I love her like
Yeah.
so much. I don't know. I thought she was really charming, and I like her backstory a lot.
Mm-hmm.
As sad as it is.
Bro, can you hear me?
Well, yeah, the sad backstory makes the interesting one. Look at Marianne.
Oh my god.
I know, for real.
Bruh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm so
The
dumb.
amount of trauma
Oh,
that,
I-
like, all
now I
these
need to do
characters
something-
go
something
through, like,
stupid.
holy shit.
Okay, so Wolf, I was in the Grand Millworks. I was trying to find the second
Also,
lever
wait,
to
wait,
open
before
the
we
door.
continue, Before we
and-
continue, Zelda says, I waited for you, but I couldn't wait any longer because you're too busy trying to get Skulltulas, you fucking lazy shit. It's all your fault. now
There
we-
it is.
So, not only do we learn the Song of Time, but remember the Ocarina of Saria gave us? Yeah, we completely forget about it. We just replace it with this one. Because this one has magic, like, time powers.
I have my new perfect reaction image.
I'm stealing that.
Like mine
It's
now.
It's being
I'm a
stolen.
good fan. What make me see it?
Oh,
I'm
like
right.
Garen
No
would
funny
react-
words,
I'm like
Magic
Garen
Man.
with reaction meme. This is my you are my reaction meme now.
Bruh.
Yeah, Lucina would be like that.
Yeah.
Also, the Song of
Yep.
Time, not very important in this game. Majora's Mask is literally your lifesaver.
Kind of weird how a game called Ocarina of Time, the Ocarina of Time itself isn't that important.
Oh, it is important. It's important to open the door of time, but after that, again, yeah, it is ironic that the Ocarina of Time is like not the like isn't used that much in the sense of like again, aside from opening the door of time, every other Ocarina can do what the Ocarina of Time does.
Yep.
Right. So before before we head back to Hyrule, I'm going to show off one other thing as well. You can get this piece of heart if you have the adult wallet. There's a piece of heart you can get quite early on in the game. It's on the way to Zora's River. So I'll just show it off because again we've got time to kill, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when we start, because I've got some stuff I need to do off screen, which I will do, and then when we're ready for the next part, we'll actually pull the Master Sword out.
Woo!
Yeah. I just got a.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Heart piece I can
I'm
get.
just gonna leave this image in the chat.
Oh my god.
So, wait. You know how SpongeBob memes and stuff like that. So what's the next part of Zelda going to be about? Future!
Everything's from in the future.
Yo. So yeah, just get this last heart piece and we're good. Well, yeah, the last heart piece we'll get on screen. Because again, off screen I might be able to get a spare one, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'll double check the guide. And again, I know this game like the back of my hand for the most part, but there's 1 or 2 heart pieces I'm always a little unsure of.
Similar to the 1 or 2 rocket packs in Metro Prime.
Be quiet, you. This fucking gets me. Oh, damn it, Metroid Prime.
I fight for my friends. Also, I do
Heroin.
I can't do it in Ike's voice. Oh my god.
I like my... Okay.
Could you imagine
I
if
fight for my
maybe
friends.
that's how Ike was
Also,
able to
I
beat
do
the Prime,
crack.
He was just like doped off his mind. So you go here.
Who in the Fire Emblem is a stoner? Setsuna.
Yeah, she is. She's
No,
literally
Yes,
Oh,
it
it literally is.
like, bruh.
Well, Setsuna isn't even a stoner anymore. She's like,
Your face is like a trap. You got me.
Like, come on.
Like, dude.
Yeah,
Right, so here, over here. So again,
You're
this deck is
so
Mr. Scrub.
nice.
Not yeah, and then talk to him, and he'll sell you a piece of heart for. Yeah, you win. In return for sparing me, I will sell you a piece of heart for for 10 rupees. He doesn't understand like how valuable it is. You can get it for 10 rupees. You didn't actually need the big wallet. You just need 10 rupees.
damn.
Yorita sounds like a stoner, but before you find out he's the Death Knight.
Yeah.
Like when you talk to him.
Yeah, to me, it
Yeah.
sounds like Professor
Yeah.
Snape in the Robot Chicken sketches. Because that's the first thing I thought.
Yeah. Setsuna would definitely be friends with this Link. Bruh.
Yeah, man. Like, dude.
Mystic Blue.
Dude,
nah,
you're like totally
this,
not tubular.
Link is not. Link isn't a freaking saber servant.
Okay, so anyway,
He would be an archer,
yeah.
100%.
No.
We're gonna end the
Yeah.
stream. We're gonna end the stream a bit early because there's honest to God not much else to do. Because again, the only thing left to do really
Wait.
is to go and activate, pull out the Master Sword. But that's like a 20-minute cutscene, so we're not going to bother with that. But anyway, so thank you all very much for tuning in to this Ocarina of Time live stream. I hope you had a good time. Just saw saw that some of this is insightful. And a big thank you to everyone who joined in and to Lucky for joining us now as part of the co-commentary team.
You're welcome.
Not a problem.
I'm very, very, very happy to do so. Thank you.
And thank you very much for joining in. It was wonderful to have you on board. So-
That's honestly kind of funny.
But until then, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you next time. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.